You're milking the feeling of creating the win-win in comparison to still even more that you could feel, and even more bigness, and even more. Like it's infinite. And then when you feel that, that's who you really are. Which is why we always say, who you really are as your true self, your aligned self, is limitless.
Yeah, so I was saying that I struggle to feel certain, 100% certain when I am reaching out to people. So I run AIM, and the meaning that I'm giving is that basically, for some reason, I think I don't feel that I haven't done anything successful in my life. So my past is preventing me from actually getting my ideal clients.
But that would be the wrong problem.
Then, yes, go ahead, because that's where I
you got
blocked.
stuck.
I don't know how to follow.
Yeah,
exactly.
That's good.
I got this.
So like the reason why that's the wrong problem is, can you feel that when you're reaching out, it cannot be about you? Like it has to be, your certainty is about serving other people. So as soon as it's about you, your protective self will come in and want to guard yourself. And then it starts doing these weird things of like making up meanings or stories or judgments or different behaviors that put in space in the way as a way to try to control or, to get the result. What I would tell you to do, Laura, is to break up that pattern of not believing in yourself. I would coach a couple people for free in exchange for testimonials to get back your centeredness in the sense of making it all about other people. Like if I really felt like, okay, I'm not holding enough of an energy, and I really just want to work with a couple more people to feel more certain that I can really serve them, now, if you really know you can really serve them, then you don't need to do that. You just need to ground into your body how great it felt when you served people and they got the results. And you need to retell that story over and over again, like reimagine it, refeel it, really embody it. Like, oh my God, when I helped this person, like how wonderful. If like when she was celebrating, oh my gosh, she got this result, this happened for her, this happened for her. And like you're embodying like the win-win with her. Like, oh my gosh, I got to play a part as a catalyst to that success. So it's not like you're claiming the success as it's all you, because it is a do with you process, but you're allowing yourself to experience like you're doing this. I'm creating this. I'm creating this win-win with this person. I am sourcing my experience. I'm a powerful, deliberate creator. I create on purpose. I'm choosing to feel this right now. Like really feel that as an embodiment. Like, oh my God, I love feeling deservability. Like I deserve my success. This is so wonderful to deserve it. Like deserve it meaning that you were a catalyst, that you were a piece in it. It's not all about you, but it's like you're milking the feeling of creating the win-win. So it's not just deservability in the sense of, yes, you're milking that because you feel so good to link massive pleasure to it, but then you're linking deservability with attainability. Attainability meaning it's all about the other person. Like you're going to be so all in on their results and serving them, but not attached. You're all in on serving them, but not attached to their results. So it's like, it's this really beautiful co-creative space of like embodying your deservability and your belief in yourself, as well as linking massive pleasure to helping other people attain that for themselves. So it's a co-creative both. It's an and. It's not all about you, and it's not all about them and nothing to do with you. It's always a win-win. I know I lost her. It's always a win-win. It's always a win-win. For those of you that are on this call and you can hear me inside of it, and I know she's popping back in. Can you feel how that feels? Like really feel this. Faith is the magnetic power that attracts the solution. Faith is the magnetic power that attracts the solution. That is the law of cause and effect, right? It's a co-creative. Another way to hear this so that everybody can feel it. Michael had me do this, which was such a freaking awesome feeling to actually experience this, right? But we're on our walk, doing our, our health, because we're all into longevity and feeling great and embodying health for longevity, right? That's why we do the walks for so long and so forth. And what we did and to really feel this is he goes, watch this, go out, right? Energetically. I want you guys to feel this wherever you are right now, whatever room you're in, whatever bus you're in, whatever car you're in, wherever you are, and just feel energetically. Yes, keep your eyes on the road if you're driving, but I just want you to feel this, right? Go out energetically and feel the bigness of how far you could see with your eyes, the bigness of the sky, the bigness of everything. Feel it all. And tell me when you're there. Tell me when you've gone out to the bigness, past the walls of your house or the apartment you're in, past everything. Feel the bigness of the entire, of however big you can expand to. Tell me when you're there in that expansion. Yeah, you feel it? Okay, now in that expansion, bring it all back in you. Now feel that's what your true self or your, really feels like. Your true self feels that big. You are all of that in this body, right? How powerful that is, right? It's not you, just this little measly old person walking around in the world trying to achieve something. You're that big in this body. You bring it right into your body, and now look through the eyes of source, or whatever you want to call that energy of God, or whatever you want to call consciousness, that you were just in the bigness of it. Now look through the eyes of source. Look through the eyes of that. This body is just a vessel for the bigness of who you really are. And then really feel that. Yay, Matthew, I love that you said you're there. It's like freaking massive. And now be spirit, or all that is, or your greatest self, or the truth of who you really are, or your higher self, or whatever you want to call that. Be that here, right now. Whatever that feels like for you right now, whatever those words you would use to describe it, please feel free, put it in the chat. Oh my God, or even say it. I feel this, I feel that, I feel this, I feel that. Whatever the words that come to you, how big it feels to be that. I want you to feel this. This is as good as it gets in any moment. Like this moment of bliss, this moment of appreciating self, the bigness of who you really are, of like who you really are right now in this physical body, in this physical moment, in a now phenomena right now, is as great as it's going to get. Even if you had all the clients, even if you had all the money, even if you've attained everything you wanted to attain, this is what it really feels like in the moments to really allow your successes of who you really are right now. It doesn't get bigger than this. Is that making sense? Yes, my heart is huge, beating hard. Yes, that's what it feels like. It's like, because you're being the real you. Trust. You see how much trust you have? Oh my gosh, feel how much trust you have. All of that right here into the body. Bring it into the body and then feel that. As vast as that was, in comparison, was just like a particle of dust compared to how powerful all that is really is. And you were a powerful particle of dust, but it's just small in comparison to still even more that you could feel, and even more bigness, and even more, like it's infinite. And then when you feel that, that's who you really are, which is why we always say, who you really are as your true self, your aligned self, is limitless. Not one person ever, when they do who they really are after Michael's breakthrough with the healing of the core trauma, it really removes all labels. It's all energy. I'm powerful. I am big. I am everywhere. I am limitless. I can do anything I put my mind to. People are just like, it's this huge vastness of energy. Oh my gosh, it's just incredible. So why I say that is be more of that, right? This is also for Laura when she comes back and listens to this. You just want to embody that so much so that it is all about you, and it has nothing to do with you. It's all about you and it has nothing to do with you. Meaning all that people are doing that are successful, feel this, is they've allowed themselves to receive this while they make it not about themselves, right? Like in truth, because I'm not in my false self doing this. The ones I'm telling you that are doing this with complete humility, when they're not attached to it, they're not in their ego, it's because you've allowed it all and you didn't make it all about you. Like you're a catalyst. Yeah, so much you don't even think about you. Yes, it's not, that's what I mean. There is no you in it. There is just the bigness of the connection and the allowing, and you recognize you are a co-creator in this. Like there is only, great humility, because I allow that energy, that God, whatever you want to call all that, to come through me. But it is not me in the sense of the false self. It is the big part of myself, but everybody has that, a bigness to them. Anyone can do that. There's nothing special about that. It's just being a conduit. It's just being the catalyst. It's just allow yourself to feel the deservability while allowing yourself to fully attain it by serving someone else. So it's about you and not about you all at the same time. It's about you and not about you. It can never really be about us, and it can never really be only about them. It is the both, the co-creation that is what creates that feeling of both. And it's just beautiful. Anyway, any questions about any of that? I know Laura started out with that question and she lost connection. So if somebody has anything on that or any other further questions or anything even just you want to share about it, you're more than welcome to before I ask anyone else. If someone else has another question or something else they want support on. It's just amazing. Presence is in the being. Presence is in the being of being here in the right now, in this right moment, right now, right now, right now, and right now. It's just being all here, going out to feeling that, and then bringing it back into the body and being that right now, and right now, and right now. Well, Michael had me do that, and I was like, this is exactly what it feels like to be bigger than any circumstance, any situation, any event. That's what it feels like, to be bigger than anything in that moment. Now do that exercise before you do sales. Now do that exercise before you do a masterclass. Now do that exercise before you go and make connections with people or prospecting. Now do that exercise anytime before you're going to. That is the alignment before the action. And watch how beautiful it all comes together as a co-creation. It's gold. I love that.